as you can see, I'm trying to get a feel for a potential new layout optimized for 2, maybe 3 travelers. So I'm thinking bed at the back, garage storage underneath, cooker perhaps at the sliding door and not at the back like it used to be, because the living area at the campsite really is out on that side of the van underneath the awning or facing the view. Fridge can go over there, portable toilet at the front. What we discovered over the last few years, oftentimes the portable toilet would sit out behind the bench seat in the galley in the center and not in the closet, in the cabinet over here. It was stored away pretty nicely for traveling, but then when you needed it, you needed to take it in and out of the cabinet, which was a bit of a pain. You know, when we're traveling and you got to go, right? So we can have access to the toilet if it's up front there. Now if we want to make coffee in the mornings, that means that we need to be able to easily access the cooker. And if the cooker goes over there, the gas cabinet can go over there with the gas bottle in it. So it'll be accessible but also protected. I wasn't too wild about the fact with the gas bottle at the very back corner of the van, because if somebody rear ends you, they rear end your gas bottle at the same time, and not too excited about that. Dining area will be around the front again, seats will rotate, and then also moving the leisure battery from underneath the bonnet into the habitation area. And we've gone for lithium this time because the lead acid died. And we've got the little C-Tech-I portable power station over there. I like its form factor with all of the connections on the front face. There is a light on the back, but I don't really need that. That can pretty much be stored anywhere in the van. This is a combination fridge freezer from Cool that they've just released. Has an LG compressor in it. Very, very low power consumption, which is going to be perfect. Our older Dometic RC1600 was absorption type fridge, and that thing just chowed through the leisure battery. I'm thinking that the sink will go above the storage cabinet that houses the portable toilet. Roof bed up there, surfboards up here. The reason why I don't want to go for a 3/4 rock and roll bed with cabinets down the one side of the van, our reasons are around how we actually use the space when we're traveling. With the rock and roll bed out, it will prevent access to certain parts of the cabinets down this side. And also the rock and roll bed, at the height that it is, you're limited to the storage space that you have underneath that. Now although we could get the 2 kayaks in the Europe crates underneath, we couldn't get the sup underneath there. It wasn't tall enough. There wasn't enough height below the frame of the bench seat and the floor. Previously the sup had to go behind the driver's seat and it infringed on that space. Neither could we get the porta potty underneath there, and even the smallest version of the Thetford porta potty is still too tall to get underneath. But my main thing about using a 3/4 rock and roll bed in this space is the fact that it's this high. We have a very high roof, so there's a lot of wasted vertical space. I'm more in favor of a bed that extends when we need it and closes when we don't, and leaves our kitchen area fully accessible, with the porta potty also fully accessible, and all the storage underneath an elevated bed, a raised bed. And that way, when we need the kayaks or need the bikes or need the subs, we just open the back doors, pull it all out, and the bed, even when it's closed, is still a usable space. You can use it as a day bed, sit on it, look out of the view to take your Instagram shots, whatever the case may be. That's our reasoning behind changing the layout. I think that's the plan. Now let's build the thing. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, stick around for the next video. Thanks for watching, happy days.